In this presentation, we will discuss the importance of communication and team involvement when integrating new technology into an organization. Bridging the gap with technology. Everett Rogers categorized system members into 5 categories related to innovation. These categories include the innovators. These are members who bring new ideas. They are risk takers who understand that if we don't try, we'll never succeed. Innovators understand that in order to get to the next phase, we have to at least try, even if that means we fail sometimes. The early adopters. These are our influencers, our leaders, and our informers. Early adopters have great ideas, and they typically are the first to adopt to other new ideas as they influence others. Early majority. The early majority will want to listen to the pros and cons of the idea. They like to get a good understanding of what it is, how it works, and what the benefits are. Early majority are intentional, but they will adopt the idea. The late majority. These are our first skeptics. The late majority are unsure if new ideas are needed or if they're necessary. They will eventually, though, come around, usually when they're persuaded by others. Lastly, we have the laggards. These are the most skeptical out of all of the groups. They are uncertain about adopting any new idea. Laggards need proof that the concept works before they get on board. Each adopter has a significant role within the system, and it must be understood that all adopters must be involved when integrating new technological tools. The innovators and early adopters will be asked to participate in initial discussions introducing the scope of the idea. Collaborative meetings will take place, and here we will invite the early majority as plans begin to devise for communicating the change. This is the time we want to make sure that everyone has a very good understanding of the purpose and how the change will improve the learner's experience. This group will be allowed to test the new technology, to provide feedback about their experience, and to be able to enhance and communicate the plan to others. When incorporating change, it's important to prepare others for change. Jesus prepared Peter and Andrew in Matthew 4:18-20 when he called them to follow him. Peter and Andrew were early adopters who immediately left their nets to follow Jesus. Jesus communicated through his teaching and preaching, and he demonstrated expectations to the apostles as he prepared them. for change. The innovators, early adopters, and early majority will be instrumental in discussing new technology and sharing their experience and their knowledge of technology with the late majority and the laggers. Now, these are the slow to adopt group, but generally they come around when they're encouraged. These two groups are our skeptics. They're just like doubting Thomas. They need to know the ins and outs, and they need proof of what is about to take place. Doubting Thomas refused to believe in the resurrection of Christ. He was a skeptic, just like the late majority and the laggers. They require proof, and in every organization, there will be late majority and laggers that require more than just what we say. They want to see the idea in action. As leaders, it is our responsibility to involve trustworthy peers who believe in the development, in the innovation, and who can persuade others to embrace the change. We need to communicate directly, honestly, and be transparent as we answer all questions and concerns regarding the technology. John 20:27, it's just what Jesus did for doubting Thomas. He knew that Thomas needed proof, so he invited him to put his hands in his wounds and to put his hand in his side. This is what Thomas needed to accept the truth. According to Sheryl Sandberg, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. It is important to be the type of leader who helps others grow and develop. Leading others requires the ability to put others first, to lead with kindness, patience, and consideration for the needs of those you lead. God leads us with love and grace, even though we don't deserve it and oftentimes are unappreciative. As we work, instruct, and bridge the gap for advancement, we need to be role models and model the same type of compassion when leading others that Christ continues to bestow upon us. Here are the references used in this video.